As rightly quoted by Steve Jobs. Everyone to please settle down. As rightly quoted by Steve Jobs, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Good morning to one and all. I warmly welcome you to the Interhouse Business Plan Competition 2025-26. Today, we come together not just to hear business ideas, but to witness the spirit of innovation, where ambition meets purpose and imagination meets execution. Let today be a reminder that bold ideas, when rooted in vision and strategy, truly have the power to shape the future. So, what truly makes a good startup? A good startup identifies a real problem, offers a scalable and practical solution, and is backed by a clear value proposition. It should be built with passion, resilience, and data-backed strategy, ready to grow and adapt with the evolving market. Ultimately, a great startup inspires trust, attracts customers, and creates change. I would now like you to introduce to our esteemed judges for the day. Our first judge is Ms. Sanya. She currently heads experiential projects, student life, outreach and industry engagement, alumni relations, summer school, and QBiz India, while also serving as the faculty mentor at Fraser Valley, India. Having mentored over 10 student-run ventures from ideation to closure, she brings a wealth of experience in guiding young entrepreneurs. As a Vivekite herself, she continues to give back to her alma mater, having served as a board member of the ex-Vivekite Association from 2019 to 2021. We are honored to have you here with us today, ma'am. Our second judge of the day is Ms. Tamanpreet Kaur. She holds a master's degree in psychology from Punjab University, is a certified career coach from the Counselors Council of India, and a certified global career counselor from UCLA, USA. Currently working as an admissions officer with the University of Fraser Valley, she has conducted over 200 school counseling sessions and 100 plus individual profile consultations, guiding students to prestigious universities both in India and abroad. Her expertise in psychometric testing and profile building makes her an invaluable mentor to aspiring students. Thank you for gracing us with your presence today, ma'am. Moving on, I request all participants and judges to kindly take a look at the rules of the competition as displayed on the screen. Each house consists of 2 members who will present their individual plans. Duration of the plan is 5 to 7 minutes. First bell will ring after 5 minutes and the second bell after 7 minutes. There will be negative marking if the plan exceeds 7 minutes. Plagiarism is not allowed. Plans must be original. Judges are also kindly requested to take a note of the evaluation rubric. Originality and innovation is for 10 marks. Any 2 promotion strategies for 5 marks. Sustainable development or eco-friendly ideas for 5 marks. Presentation for 10 marks. And question-answer round for 5 marks. Total is for 35 marks. The order of participation for today is as follows. To begin, I invite Tamanpreet Kaur to present her business plan.
Good morning, everyone. Let me start by asking you all a question. What if you could see everything but couldn't hear a single word? Now, imagine trying to learn that way. Watching a lesson or a YouTube video, but missing the meaning because sound is out of reach. Captions help, but sometimes. And that's the reality for millions of deaf and hard of hearing students. But it's the quite opposite for us. And I realized this one evening during exams when I was watching a YouTube video to revise a tough chapter like most of us do, right? For us, online education is just a tap away. But for them, it's silence. And this realization shook me. In a country like India, where online education is growing so fast, why are we leaving behind those who need it the most? Next slide. The reality is that despite India having over 63 million people with hearing impairment, educational access remains shockingly limited. More than 5 lakh school-age children are deaf and hard of hearing. Yet, fewer than 2% of schools are equipped with inclusive tools or trained teachers. And as a result, 45% of students with disabilities drop out before class 10. Online, the gap widens. Even on platforms like Diksha and Swayam, only a small portion of content includes sign language and it's inconsistent. Most online classes are designed for hearing students, and deaf students are expected to adjust instead of being included from the very start. Now, imagine this. You walk into a classroom where every lesson is designed for you, where silence isn't a barrier but a powerful tool to learn. And that's what Silent Edu is all about. An inclusive digital learning platform that makes online education truly accessible for deaf and hard of hearing students, using subtitles, sign languages, and visual teaching. Next slide. Our target audience will be hard of hearing students. Also, we will be connecting with parents, special schools, and special educators looking for better tools. To scale our impact, we will be partnering with NGOs, government bodies, and CSR initiatives, especially in rural areas where Silent Edu hubs will bring learning to communities that need it the most. We will also be engaging with school administrators, policymakers, and edtech companies who want to make education truly inclusive. Next slide. Education Silent Edu isn't just a platform. It is an experience built with empathy and innovation. After identifying the gap, we asked ourselves, how do we make learning not just accessible, but also engaging for them? The answer was simple. Think beyond subtitles. Our platform offers live and recorded classes, one-to-one mentorship sessions, along with real human teachers. There are AI teacher avatars too, which make the experience feel real, visual, and interactive. Whether you're learning from home, at school, or from our platform, ensures access anywhere and anytime. For students in remote areas or places with poor internet, our Silent Edu hubs provide offline content in schools, helping bridge the gap. By offering a fully inclusive, sustainable, and accessible educational experience, we ensure that every student, regardless of their hearing ability, gets the chance to learn, grow, and succeed in today's digital world. And while Silent Edu builds digital access and engagement, we are also working on a physical product that complements this mission, designed specifically for the needs of deaf and hard of hearing students and the very community which we are building through our digital app. Next slide. Most platforms try to adjust for deaf students, but we start by keeping them in mind. While others add subtitles as an afterthought, we build the whole classroom around them. Silent Edu isn't just inclusive, it's designed for deaf students from the ground up. Sign language avatars, regional subtitles, teacher visuals, and Silent Edu hubs that bring access even without internet. It's not just online learning, it's their learning space. Next slide. To ensure long-term impact, we've mapped our monthly expenses, and here's a cost breakdown, keeping platform development, staff salaries, marketing, hosting and tools, etc. in mind. Next slide. Now, let's take a quick look at how we plan to generate revenue and maintain profitability. The total estimated monthly revenue generated is 3,37,000 rupees. And in the next slide, we have a 5-year revenue projection plan which shows increase in scaling of the plan. Next slide. So far, we've built the digital learning side of Silent Edu, but we knew we had to go further. So we have our eco-friendly hearing aid, which combines advanced technology and sustainability. The outer covering will be made from rice husk, which is a renewable resource. It reduces environmental impact while providing an affordable, durable solution. Powered by solar energy, it's self-sustaining alternative to traditional hearing aids, ideal for areas with limited electricity. For production, we'll partner with trusted manufacturers and local farmers. Next slide. Here's a solid marketing strategy for our plan. We begin with CBSE YouTube classes promoted via NGOs, special schools, and social media to build trust. Once the community is strong, we launch premium modules, paid CBSE courses, and one-to-one mentorship sessions. Our eco-friendly hearing aids made from rice husk and solar-powered will be promoted through the same network. NGOs, inclusive schools, and CSR tie-ups. And as we grow, we will expand into 2- and 3-tier cities with Silent Edu hubs, collaborate with government schemes, and scale nationally through campaigns. Next slide. As part of our CSR initiative, Silent Edu is more than just a startup. It's a step towards true inclusion. We provide free digital education for deaf students using sign language, subtitles, and visual learning. Alongside this, we are turning rice husk into solar-powered affordable hearing aids, promoting sustainability and accessibility. Through partnerships with NGO schools and government programs, we ensure these solutions reach the communities who need them the most. Next slide. Let's have a quick look at the SWOT analysis we did. Our strengths are that we have partnerships with NGOs and special schools, and that we have sustainable design for our product. Dependence on grants and CSR partnerships and limited awareness in early stages are our weaknesses, for which we already have a plan. Our opportunities are rising demand for assistive tech in education and CSR governmental funding avenues, while competition from established markets and regulatory challenges in assistive tech remains threats to us. Next slide. We started with a question: what if you couldn't hear a word in class? We are ending with a solution: Silent Edu. We are not just giving deaf students a chance to learn, we are giving them a voice in a world that forgot to listen once. Thank you.
Very good presentation, I must say, very good communication skills as well. So very well done on the idea, loved it. So if you had to choose one celebrity to endorse your entire idea, who it would be and why?
I would choose Alia Bhatt because she already has started a new business about she's making books for children. I feel she's a very known personality and a lot of people follow her. So through her social media, our Silent Edu platform will catch eyes and it can be promoted in a good way because she is a known icon. So Alia Bhatt.
My question is a little business cost related. So I just want to know, when are you seeking your break even with the cost analysis and the revenue model?
Can you repeat your question?
I am asking that, looking at your cost analysis model, when are you seeking your break even? Like, is there any strategy that to reach within a year, 2 years, 3 years?
Yes. First, as I mentioned in the SWOT analysis, since creating awareness in the early stages of the weakness, we'll be promoting it through YouTube online education because there are many channels and YouTube channels which provide online education. Through that, we will create a community, and in the next few years, when we will have built our trust, our product would be promoted in a very good way, and along with that, our platform can be modified by providing modules and also to the special schools which can have access to our ISL worksheets also. So I feel that in those stages, our platform can be improvised. Thank you.
The judges to please note the participant spoke for 7 minutes 45 seconds.
Tarunpreet, your idea showcases both practicality and potential. A well-defined problem met with a strong and structured solution. An impressive start. Next, I invite Adil Anup Ori to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Adil Anup Ori, and I'm excited to present Aeromos. Our tagline, Breathing Life into Urban Spaces, captures our core vision to create cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable indoor environments for everyone, no matter where they live or work. Next slide, please. So let me share with you our selection criteria. The business has to be sustainability focused. It needs to be scalable and locally launchable from Chandigarh. It should have a low initial capital requirement and should also align with the market trend of wellness and eco-friendly living. Next slide. So what is the problem? In our rapidly urbanizing world, most cities struggle with air pollution, noise, and a lack of indoor greenery. You might say electric air purifiers solve this to some extent, but the thing is, they don't. They're power hungry, require constant maintenance, and frankly, they're boring to look at. But what if we could turn the very walls around us into natural air purifiers? That's where Aeromos steps in. Next slide. So what is Aeromos? Aeromos is a revolutionary startup that designs and sells modular moss wall panels that purify air, regulate humidity, absorb sound, and require zero maintenance. Think IKEA meets air purifying biotechnology. Next slide. Let me share with you the key features of Aeromos panels. First, easy installation. Our panels come with simple wall mounting kits, meaning they require no special tools or expertise. Secondly, a modular design means you can mix and match our panels like living art. Third, natural purification. The panels absorb volatile organic compounds like formaldehyde and benzene, common pollutants found in paints and cleaning products. Sounds technical, but don't worry. These are just the kinds of chemicals we live around unknowingly, and Aeromos helps clean them out naturally. And lastly, the panels live off ambient humidity, requiring zero maintenance. Next slide. But you might be wondering, why Aeromos? Yes, there are other brands like Lush Vibes or Natura India, but they focus on aesthetics alone. Aeromos goes further. We improve air quality, reduce noise and balance humidity. Our panels are better quality, priced far lower and fully biodegradable. And we create an impact. We hire rural farmers to grow our moss and urban engineers for R&D, providing jobs where they're needed the most. Next slide. This is a product gallery where you can see the images of our products. Next slide. Now I'm going to share with you our production process, which is lean, green, and smart. First step is sourcing raw materials. We use rice husks and wheat straw, items usually burnt after the harvest. We collect them from local farms and combine them with mycelium to form bioplastic panels. The second step is moss cultivation. We grow Pleurocarpus moss in humidity-controlled trays without soil or chemicals. The third step is panel fabrication. The bioplastic panels are modular, lightweight, and molded. And the last step is the integration of moss onto the panels by hand or semi-automated tools. Next slide. So what is our innovative edge over the market? We use Pleurocarpus moss, which no other brand does. Our panels are off the grid, requiring no power and filters. They are made from eco-friendly materials like agri-waste and mycelium. And of course, they're fully DIY and reconfigurable, like Lego for wellness. In short, zero electricity, zero waste, and zero effort. Next slide. Sustainability. We don't just talk it, we live it. No fertilizer, no soil, and minimal water is used in the growing of our moss. Aeromos replaces the need for plastic-bodied air purifiers, and every part of our panel is either biodegradable or recyclable. Next slide. Aeromos runs on a multifaceted business model. D2C. We sell starter kits and expansions for homes directly to consumers. For B2B sales, we work with offices, clinics, and co-working spaces. And we also offer an optional subscription service for aesthetic upgrades and seasonal panel designs. Next slide. The demand for a product like Aeromos is booming, especially in India. Urban air quality is worsening day by day, and there is a post-pandemic awareness around indoor health. Our target audience, eco-conscious millennials and Gen Z consumers, are driving this trend. Next slide. So what is the real estate opportunity for Aeromos in India? Well, the numbers speak for themselves. India's residential market is projected to hit $1 trillion, and the commercial sector will reach $150 billion by 2030. And Aeromos fits perfectly into the growing demand for sustainable, wellness-focused designs. Next slide. Our launch strategy begins in Chandigarh, a city with over 7 crore square meters of built-up space. With just rupees 10 lakhs in seed capital, we'll start with a small production of 1200 panels per month, eventually reaching a production of 15,000 panels by end of year 1. As each panel is sized at 1 meter square, this means we'll be covering 15,000 square meters by just end of year 1, using a lean production model that's scalable across India. Just imagine the potential. Next slide. Our distribution strategy. Our D2C strategies include our own website, presence on e-commerce platforms like Amazon, presence in hardware stores, and collaborations with interior designers, while B2B strategies included dedicated sales teams, listings on B2B marketplaces like Trade India, and collaborations with green architects. Next slide. This table shows COGS, cost of goods sold, with each unit coming to approximately rupees 540 as broken down in the table. Next slide. This is our background work and calculations summarized in the next slide. With an average selling cost of rupees 990 per panel and an estimated sales of 14,100 units by end of year 1, we are coming to a net profit margin of 33% after end of year 1. Next slide. So what is our marketing strategy? Our D2C strategies include TV, social media, newspaper, and eco-friendly magazine ads, and collaborations with social media influencers. While B2B strategies include ads in green building media, corporate outreach programs, and direct sales. Next slide. We're not just selling panels, we're building a lifestyle. In the future, Aeromos will integrate into architectural blueprints, offer corporate MOS branding, and launch smart MOS panels with artificial reality and air quality sensors. Next slide. In the end, I would like to say Aeromos is more than just a product. It's a movement towards cleaner, greener urban living. That's it for today. I look forward to sharing more about how we're transforming urban spaces, one MOS panel at a time. Thank you.
Over to the judges for the question answer round.
Thank you. You also spoke very well. My question is a little negative in terms of the panel that you're going to put. Don't you think it might be prone to insects or ants coming on it? If you're you're putting it indoor, right? And what if it is prone to attracting more ants and insects? What's the solution for that?
So insects usually go to plants because of soil,
Yeah.
because they can find habitat here. And our panels use no soil. And we don't use soil in the growing of moss either.
Okay.
So it's just the panel, the bioplastic panel, and then the moss is over it. So no water and no soil.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, the idea is really good. Like whatever the competitors are doing, this is really nice. My question is very basic. I just wanted to know, like you said that your cost per unit is rupees 1,000, right? So are you also planning to raise capital with different kind of startup schemes? Like is the company using that?
The cost of production is rupees 540. It's not, the selling price is 990.
Selling price was 9. Yeah. So are you planning to raise capital through other means as well?
For the first year, we're planning on only doing product sales, and then we'll do collaborations with bigger brands. And so, like Microsoft, in later years, we're planning to adapt their technology into our panels, and we will also offer corporate MOS branding in offices of big conglomerates. So, thank you.
The judges to please note, the participants spoke for 7 minutes 38 seconds.
Thank you, Adil. Your plan demonstrated clarity, conviction, and insight into the real-world market. Well done. Please welcome Samarth Bhatia to share his entrepreneur idea.
Good morning, everybody. Have you ever thought that can we create energy out of pollution? Sounds weird, right? But it isn't. Let me tell you about Noise to Light, where we quite literally turn chaos into charge. In a country bursting with urban noise and energy inequality, we saw a problem and turned it into power, quite literally. Next slide. The problem: So when you think about sustainable electricity sources, you think about solar energy. But in India, with low income urban zones, solar energy is not efficient. It's very costly and it can't be capitalized everywhere in the country. Now imagine this, India's traffic, footfall, all the engines, and we create power out of this noise. Yes, we have a solution. Next slide. The solution is noise to light, a smart saving, energy harvesting street light that converts ambient noise and traffic vibration into electricity. It is cheaper than solar electricity, easier to deploy in cities, and most importantly, it is scalable. This is not just a product, this is a plug-and-play solution for Smart India. Next slide. So what is our product? This is an AI-generated image of our product and how it will look like. You can see a microphone at the top. It will use piezoelectric process to generate electricity out of the noise and vibrations outside at traffic lights, at areas where it is populated with people and cars. It stores power in supercapacitors or batteries, power LED lights, USB charging ports, and even emergency lighting is there. So in an idea of smart India and smart cities, charging ports are very, very common in foreign countries. So I would like to bring this in India too and in a sustainable manner. Next slide. Now we'll tell you how this works. It takes traffic noise and road vibration and it captures it. Energy is stored in the battery packs. It powers all the street lights and create a charging pack. So for example, if you are in an emergency and you don't have any charger or any electricity source, you can use this and it is sustainable as well. And we also provide a 2-year warranty if there's any fault in the product. Next slide. Our manufacturing and supply chain. These are the component lists which includes piezoelectric plates, batteries, LED street lights, enclosures, etc. And we have shortlisted some big suppliers, some trusted suppliers and manufacturers for the company. We follow a fully outsourced model and from our trusted supplier and assembling them through contract manufacturers. Final product is distributed by our trusted distributors like IndiaMart and Blue Dart. Next slide. The sustainability angle. In India, there are 30,000 traffic lights consuming 36 gigawatt hours annually, and they cost 252 million rupees. Noise to light can reduce 70% of the usage, which is 176 million rupees, and cutting carbon emissions drastically. We are aligned with UN SDGs 7, 11, and 13, which helps us to take grants from the government and we fall into the business plans of our government. Next slide. Our target customers. As we are a B2B company, our target customers are municipal corporations, CSR-backed NGOs, schools and colleges, and most importantly, Tata Corporation and the government. Next slide. So this is our unit economics. The first product, the one product cost 60,000 rupees, and we have a net margin of 29.2%, and our gross margin is 42%. As we expand, the cost of product will go down and we can reduce it from 10 to 15,000 rupees. Next slide. This is another representation of our revenue, profit, and cost. Next slide. Our financial projections. We aim to sell 100 units in the next year that will take us to 60 lakh rupees in revenue, and we'll create 29%, that would almost be 17.5 lakh rupees in the first year. Next slide. Our market size. So globally, the market size of energy harvesting system is $1.6 billion by 2030 and growing at a rate of 12%. But in India, this market is niche. It's only $5 to $10 million. But this product will revolutionize this market, and this market is expanding rapidly as we are going on an idea of smart cities. Next slide. Our marketing strategies. We aim to market these things in B2B sectors with a sponsor and smart street campaigns, collaborations with large companies, smart city tenders, digital outreach like a website, social media marketing, etc. Next slide. Our competitors. So As I told you, this market is very niche and we don't have any exact noise harvesting competitors. We have competitors who work in solar energy, and that's where we have the edge. Solar energy is way more expensive than noise harvesting, and these companies are focusing on solar panels, etc. But we focus on noise harvesting, which will reduce the cost and give us an edge. Next slide. Let me take you to the SWOT analysis. Our strengths are clean energy, off-grid, sustainable, and modular and scalable. Our weakness is that the tech awareness is low, but as I told you, the marketing strategy contains a campaign, and we will create awareness around the cities and the country. The opportunities are smart city adoption. As we are going to green cities, smart cities ideas, this idea will boom. And our threats are regulatory hurdles, but we also provide a warranty that would help us in the future. Next slide. Future vision. I want to expand this company globally and take this idea to every other countries where there is more amount of noise pollution, but there are no energy sources. And I also want to take an AI-driven energy optimization and further automation to reduce maintenance and improve efficiency. I want to make this country energy independent, and we should not only focus on solar energy, and we should have an alternative that is noise harvesting. Next slide. Thank you so much. This was all for my PPT. I would like to tell you that we will create chaos into power. Thank you so much.
Over to the judges.
Very well spoken. My question is, what is the time duration of installing all the units in one city, let's say Chandigarh?
So if we are selling this in bulk, like 10 to 15 units at one time, it will take around 4 to 5 weeks. But if we are only selling one unit at a particular traffic light or particular traffic station, then it will take only 2 to 3 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you, very well put idea, good job. Good presentation, as you had mentioned, a lot of things very clearly, especially your stats. But I have a question when it comes to your employees. I didn't find that anywhere. What do you think, what kind of people you were going to recruit in your operations, and what is the manufacturing time that it's going to take to manufacture one unit?
So as I told, the manufacturing time would at least take 3 to 4 weeks, and then deployment will also take 2 to 3 weeks. I mentioned the salaries that contains all the employees, and I would like to hire people who are passionate about sustainable energy and are also well in their particular fields, like for finance and product management, because we are spending a lot of money in R&D. Around 50% of our capital investment is going in R&D. So I need people who actually are passionate and are intelligent about this. Thank you.
Very well, thank you. And also love the way you sent someone to give this pamphlet. I think that you might have picked up from Shark Tank, but that's a very good strategy to impress the judges. Good job.
The judges to please note, the participants spoke for 6 minutes 51 seconds.
Thank you, Samarth. Your presentation reflected strategic foresight and entrepreneurial maturity, a compelling pitch executed with confidence. Now inviting Rubaniyat Sahi to present their startup proposal.
Imagine if your mind had a co-pilot, one that could sense when you're struggling even before you can say it out loud, and offer real-time support, not just to you, but your therapist as well. A very good morning, respected judges, teachers, and fellow students. Today, I, Rubaniyat, will be sharing my business plan, NeuroNest AI, which is an artificial intelligence-driven initiative where mental health meets intelligent innovation. Throughout my plan, I will be explaining the product and design, the USP, market size of mental health businesses, then shift towards the sources of funding and revenue, and lastly, the capital deployment summary. Next slide, please. Our target audience includes all ages, because we believe that mental health is not limited to only students of the new generation, but to everyone. Our product works with a co-pilot mobile application designed for regular patients prone to mental health problems or even first-timers. From the moment you sign up, the AI model tracks and understands every interaction, your moods, behaviors, emotional triggers, or preferences. This creates a deeply personalized support system. During online or offline sessions, the therapist's phone records the conversation with patient consent and the AI listens in the background, analyzing the tone, mood shifts, and offers suggestions. This helps the therapist in asking better questions and spotting emotional patterns. Remember, this business is not about replacing conventional jobs. Rather, it's about mixing the existing expertise with guidance so that therapists focus more on connection with their patients. Change slide. Our unique selling proposition is that the moment the AI detects emotional distress, it gently notifies the user, which helps the user stabilize by performing certain exercises. Moreover, if the patient is unable to speak, the therapist can interact directly with the patient's AI model. This is a model that is built on past sessions, behavioral patterns, and emotional data. This is our edge over our other counterparts. Change the slide. Now I'll be coming to the market size. Our B2B, that is the business to business model, provides hospitals or clinics with the AI Copilot app. Its features include real-time session analysis, patient AI interaction, and then mood tracking. Our B2B2C model offers our products to the clients of these institutions. The patient uses this app to get 24-hour support. Please change the slide. At inception, the startup raised a pre-seed capital and pre-money valuation from angel investors, founders' own investments, and venture capitalists. This round focused on validating the core technology and building an MVP, that is the minimum viable product. Our pre-seed round raised $2.5 million due to its international availability and global availability. And like I mentioned, it improved the quality of data and algorithms for the AI model. Our seed round, on the other hand, raised $5 million worth of capital, which contributed towards expanding the development team, onboarding initial B2B clients, and establishing early revenue streams. Alongside traditional VC funding, we plan on increasing our future secure capital through partnerships with healthcare organizations such as clinics and hospitals and insurance companies or technology firms who believe in the same motive that we have, integrating co-development AI mental health plans. Please change the slide. Now I would like to briefly touch upon our capital deployment. In R&D and AI development, we receive continuous investment in machine learning models, such as the Health Insurance Portability Accountability Act, which are data protection laws. Furthermore, the capital also went towards the UX and UI, and in sales and marketing, our target approach was towards brand building. Now I'll be sharing some business highlights and achievements. Please change the slide. First, we secured intellectual property rights for proprietary AI models and data processing techniques, and we also patented our idea. Secondly, we established initial regulatory compliance framework and onboarded 15 therapy clinics, 2 in the United States, 2 in the UK, and the rest in India, with over 500 monthly users. So lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that we're not just building technology, we're building trust, empathy, and access, because every mind is not to be heard, but to be understood. Thank you.
Looking forward to some questions from the judges.
Well spoken idea. But I am a little concerned about one thing here because I am from the same background, right? So you said that the app or this thing will tell the user when there is some kind of emotional distress, like
Yes.
it'll sense.
Yes.
Don't you think that would kind of impact negatively because it will increase the anxiousness of the human that, oh my god, the app is saying, and the, you know, as it's telling me that I'm getting hyper or I'm getting angry or whatever, because emotions are valid, right?
So the AI model, that is our Copilot application, sends the notifications of what is happening to the user to the therapist directly. However, to the user, the application notifies them by suggesting what you can do to calm down if in case there's an emotional trigger.
Thank you.
I have a question. First, I would like to compliment that you were the only one who mentioned about patenting your idea. Nobody else did. So I think it's very important to get that done. So now that you've mentioned on intellectual property, I would like to ask you a question on that. How much time do you think is taken to get a patent?
It depends on when you're filing the intellectual rights. So I think around 2 years.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
The judges to please note the participants spoke for 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Your idea addressed a meaningful gap with creativity and relevance. The blend of research and innovation was clearly evident. Excellent effort. Next, I invite Akansh Garg to present his business pitch.
Imagine exploring your dream career path, not just through research, but by actually living it for a few days. Good morning, everyone. Presenting you Pathway Journeys, where career exploration is available just at a click of a button. This is a revolutionary platform that combines travel and career exploration, offering immersive experiences to students and young professionals. Our mission is to empower students to take informed decisions for their future careers. Next slide, please. Pathway Journeys is a platform where millions of dreams actually turn into reality. It's a unique and an innovative platform where students explore career planning as if they're just booking a trip. Our career-themed itineraries, such as Media in Mumbai or Tech in Bangalore, include mentor meetups, university visits, and real-time networking. We also offer virtual reality previews to give users a sneak peek before actually embarking on their journey. Our platform is just designed like a travel booking app, but with a career-focused twist. Next slide. Users can explore different destinations categorized by states and career fields. Once a particular university is selected in the form of a package, we fulfill all the formalities and ensure that the student is eligible to join that university. Then we customize the trip based on their preferences, including accommodation options as well. A detailed daily itinerary is shared, featuring university visits, mentor meetups, and guidance on documentation and admission process. We assist them with official tasks and provide a seamless experience throughout. Next slide. The next slide. At Pathway Journeys, sustainability is at our core. We promote public transport and collaborate with eco-friendly accommodations to minimize our carbon footprint. Our environmentalism courses empower students to protect their surroundings and pursue eco-conscious careers. Next slide. What sets us apart is a purpose-driven approach. Pathway Journey provides something which is completely new. India is a country full of capable youth. Still, millions of them have to struggle to get admission in the university they actually deserve to be. So, this is where we come into play. And this is our biggest USP as well. Pathway Journeys is a revolutionary platform where the students just have to focus on their career. Rest is done by us. Next slide. Our marketing strategies include partnering with student influencers and YouTube vloggers to showcase our packages. We will also collaborate with schools and colleges offering exclusive packages as part of their career counseling programs. This will help us reach a wider audience and establish ourselves as a leader in career-driven travel. Next slide. A SWOT analysis includes the strength. Our biggest strength is the unique idea which no one has implemented till now, and also our affordable prices. Our weakness is that this is a very new idea which no one is aware of. So it will be a little difficult to spread awareness among people about what exactly we do. Our opportunities are to capture the market and make a new brand very quickly, since no one has this technology right now. One of our threat is that the other tourist planners, for example, Make My Trips and others, have made a big mark in this industry, so they can very quickly implement this kind of a strategy. Next slide. The expense breakdown. To maintain affordability and accessibility, especially for the underrepresented students, we aim to partner with different NGOs. We know this may take some time, but till then, we will reduce our profits to keep the cost low, so that we can create a name in the market. Below is a detailed breakdown of costs involved in our standard university support package. For example, let's take Bombay University package. This includes transportation and travel, which covers air tickets and local transport. Application support, which includes career counseling and guidance. Administrative and service fees. We have another separately made app, especially for the local landlords, who can provide their accommodation on rents if students avail this facility. From such landlords, we charge 5% extra commission every month. Next slide. Our future projections. In the future, we not only want students to move to Indian universities with our app, but we also want to tie up with the foreign universities so that students can even move out to different countries for their dreams to come true. The common thought embedded in most of the Indian parents is that their child will have to struggle when he moves out to a different place to pursue his career. But not anymore, as we at Pathway Journeys provide a helping hand to all those who dream big. Next slide. So in the conclusion, I would finally like to say that in a world of uncertainty, students deserve clarity. Pathway Journeys provides a head start, empowering them to explore their future before actually committing to it. Let them walk the path before they actually choose it. Join us in revolutionizing career exploration and discovery. Thank you.
Over to the judges.
Thank you, very cute presentation, nice template used. I think one thing is missing, I don't know whether you missed out it or not, but when you are offering somebody to travel, okay, there is a factor called insurance. Is insurance part of your plan when you're planning this entire journey of career pathway?
Yeah, actually insurance is, we don't provide it like directly, but it's an additional charge. If the students want to avail that facility, they can with this.
Okay, thank you.
Well presented career pathway. My question would be, are you also catering to choices of courses in this, or it is just university and college related?
It's basically careers only because we are providing different universities in different fields. For example, I gave the example of Mumbai, media in Mumbai, or technology in Bangalore. So we are connected with different universities, so the student can choose that if he wants to do media and he wants to do this state, he can choose that university. So it's like that. Thank you.
Judges to please note, the participant spoke for 6 minutes and 33 seconds.
Akansh, your pitch stood out for its simplicity and potential for real-world application, a confident delivery paired with a powerful concept. Before moving on, there's a lot of movement in the auditorium. I request everyone to settle down. I now invite Ahana Vasan to share her business plan.
Alan Kay once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." Good morning, everyone. My name is Ahana, and I'm here to present an innovative and environmentally conscious campaign, Pure Step. This is more than just a product. It's a call to action, a call to rethink the way we use, wear, and dispose of something as everyday as footwear. Let's start with the problems we face. Next slide, please. In India, particularly in monsoon-prone and dusty regions, dirty and smelly shoes are a common annoyance. But the problem is not just cosmetic. It's a real hygiene hazard. Sweat, bacteria accumulate, especially in vulnerable areas like schools, factories, and urban slums. These aren't just unpleasant, they pose a genuine health risk. And even if we do clean our shoes regularly, It's inconvenient, time consuming, and only offers a temporary relief. So, what exactly is my solution? Next slide, please. Let me introduce you to Pure Step Footwear, a line of self cleaning, odor resistant footwear that's both functional and sustainable. These shoes are housed in biodegradable packaging and are built using a sustainable production model. We are deeply committed to eco-friendly practices that minimize environmental impact at every step of our process. Three core technologies that make Pure Step possible are firstly our Mudguard Innertech insoles. These insoles are engineered to combat odor, absorb sweat, and resist fungal growth, keeping your feet comfortable and hygienic all day long. Secondly is our hydrophobic nano coating. Our shoe upper is treated with a nano coating that provides a strong barrier against mud, water, and stains, making the shoes durable and easy to maintain in all conditions. And of course, our use of biodegradable materials and a low impact supply chain reflects our sustainability promise. Now let's take a closer look at our product features. Next slide, please. The Mudguard Innertech insoles are made from clay, neem powder, and bamboo charcoal. It absorbs sweat and odor, is antifungal and antibacterial, and is reusable. Just sun dry them every 7 to 10 days, and you can replace them every 3 months. Secondly is the hydrophobic nano coating. That ensures the upper part of the shoe repels water, mud, and dust. It lasts about 6 to 9 months per pair and requires no washing. Now let's take a look at the range of styles. Next slide, please. Firstly are the smart casuals for office and college wear, priced at rupees 1,500. Second are our school shoes, which are in formal black, which is at 1,000 rupees. Next are the urban sneakers, which are both sporty and stylish, which go from about 1,200 to 1,400. And lastly are our worker formal shoes, which are at 900, designed for factory and field workers. Let's take a look at a startup budget. Next slide, please. To get Pure Step off the ground, we estimate a total initial investment of 2,80,000 rupees, broken down as shown on the screen. But how exactly do we plan to earn? Here's our revenue model. Next slide, please. Firstly are our sales channels that include e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, and Meesho, local shoe stores and school uniform suppliers, and lastly, bulk orders from schools, factories, NGOs, and CSR programs. Now getting to our pricing and profiting. The average pair of Pure Step shoes sells at around 1,200 with a cost price of 650 to 750, leaving a profit of 450 to 550 per unit. The refill insoles are priced at 80 with a production cost of 25, bringing in a profit of 55 per pair. We also plan to offer a quarterly refill box which have 3 insoles each for 180 to 200 at undiscounted annual subscription packs. Now let's move on to the marketing strategies. Next slide, please. Online, we'll use influencer content such as videos with taglines like that shoes that never get dirty, or Instagram reels showing water tests, mud swipes, and sun drying insoles. Key marketing messages include made for India's roads and rains. Offline, we'll present them at school fairs, worker camps, and Sunday markets, and we'll partner with Swachh Bharat, NGOs, and CSR drives. What is our production model? Firstly, we plan to use small-scale contract manufacturers to produce the shoe base. Second, apply the nano coating in-house. And third, assemble and package with a signature Mudguard Innertech insoles. And lastly, and let's not forget it, use biodegradable recycling packaging for every pair. Next slide, please. Getting to our scalability plan. Here's a 3-year expansion phase. Phase 1 is to target urban 2 and tier 3 cities and rural and slum clusters where hygiene is most crucial. Second is to expand styles and enter modular fashion retail. And third, license our Mudguard Innertech insoles to other footwear brands. Next slide, please. Next slide. Let's not forget about the environmental impact. We use eco-friendly packaging and insoles. Second, we help reduce water usage from shoe washing. And third, we promote long-lasting products, reducing waste and pollution. For the numbers now. Next slide, please. Let's do a quick break-even analysis. With an average profit of 500 per pair, we only need to sell around 600 pairs to break even. That's achievable between 4 to 5 months, even with minimal online sales and bulk sales. In conclusion, I'd like to say that Pure Step is not just a footwear brand, it's a movement, a step towards cleaner streets and healthier feet and a greener planet. Thank you so much for your time. Let's all take a step to make a positive impact from reducing our carbon footprint to supporting sustainable, innovative products like Pure Step. Thank you.
Over to the judges for some questions.
Uh, it's a very innovative idea. Okay, so my question is that what is your demographics here when we talk about the economics in the class structure? Like the pair costs around 1500, right? So what is your target demographics here?
Could you elaborate the question a bit more?
As in, who would be your target audience
Okay.
when it comes to this shoe?
Our target audience is basically, as mentioned, is mostly urban slums, and which we plan to target in phase one of our scalability plan, which are basically Gen Zs and urban slums and people who are in schools, NGOs, and we tend to distribute them to NGOs and factories.
What do you mean by urban slums?
Urban slums, as in slums which are in urban cities, like for example, we have slums in Chandigarh. We tend to target those, and actually, because those places, I think almost all of us have gone for NGO drives, and have noticed how unhygienic most of these places are. This is taking a step towards making it cleaner and safer for them to live in.
But would you think that they would be ready to buy it for 1500?
No, the point is we're not exactly selling it to them. Our point is just distribute it through NGOs and then give it forward to them.
Okay, but very well presented, and I loved your idea as well as the presentation, so very well put forward.
Thank you.
Judges to please note, the participants spoke for 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
Ahana, your commitment to sustainability and social impact was evident throughout your plan. A refreshing and responsible business model. Well presented. Taking the stage now is Vidu Suri with his innovative concept.
Good morning to everybody present here, judges, teachers, and my fellow innovators. Let me start with a quick poll. Could you all raise your hand if your phones ever died when you really needed to use it? That's a lot of people. Now imagine that happening daily. But it's not just your phone. It's your fan, it's your lights, it's your livelihood. That's the reality for millions of women in rural India. But today, I bring you a sun-powered solution. Introducing Surya Sakhi, empowering women, powering communities sustainably. Firstly, let's break down the challenge. Over 65% of India lives in rural areas, where power cuts aren't rare, they're routine. Could you go to the next slide, please? Over 13% of rural businesses are run by women, not due to lack of talent, but because of a lack of support. Access to basic electricity, retail goods, and services are limited, and diesel generators being used to suffice for this lack of electricity are only polluting the air that we breathe. So we asked ourselves, what if a small idea could light up lives sustainably and meaningfully? Next slide, please. The solution. Our answer is Surya Sakhi kiosks. These are solar-powered mobile units leased to rural women. They're fully off-grid, built using recycled materials. Now, for those of you who don't know what a kiosk is, whenever you go to McDonald's and use that huge screen to place your order, yes, that is a kiosk. We're using the same machine, but we're only repurposing it. It can be used for anything from running a small shop, operating a health or a learning center, or even providing mobile charging services. Every kiosk that we offer also comes with a QR code to track impact and share real-time data. It's a kiosk, it's a store, it's a classroom, and it's a lifeline for these rural women. Next slide, please. Now, the potential market for Surya Sakhi is massive. There are over 900 million rural Indians still underserved. There are more than 8 million potential women-led businesses, and we all know that smartphone usage and digital transactions are rising exponentially in India. Us at Surya Sakhi align with government missions focused on digital access, clean energy, and women empowerment. Let's realize that this isn't just an opportunity, it's a responsibility. Next slide, please. What makes Surya Sakhi stand out? Firstly, it's 100% solar powered with battery backups for 24/7 operations. Secondly, it's built from recycled, sustainable materials, making it modular and mobile. Thirdly, it's multi-purpose. And lastly, it's tech-enabled with usage tracking, SOS alerts, and even QR code data sharing. In short, it's smart, clean, accessible, and built specifically for rural women. Next slide, please. Our model is designed to be simple and scalable. Women pay a small monthly lease of 300 rupees, and we generate revenue through leasing, service fees, as well as CSR partnerships. Additionally, each kiosk costs us around 60,000 rupees to make, and women entrepreneurs can earn monthly through product sales and services. We also offer the opportunity for businesses to advertise through these kiosks to reach never before engaged consumers. Next slide, please. Now, what would be our GTM strategy? We'll begin with a pilot rollout of 50 kiosks in Rajasthan and Orissa. We'll have strategic partnerships with SHGs, NGOs, and microfinance groups. We'll also offer robust training in business, tech, and sustainability for every woman. We'll also offer businesses the opportunity to freely advertise in exchange for promoting Surya Sakhi. And then we plan on expanding to 10 or more states by year 3 using proven data and impact stories because we grow with proof, not with promises. Next slide, please. But why will Surya Sakhi succeed? Because we are the only all-in-one solar kiosk model in India built specifically for women. Others offer solar products, but none offer a full platform combining energy, retail, and digital access. And unlike CSCs, we are focused on sustainability and women-led impact. Our edge is in our model. Eco-design, micro-leasing, and real-time tracking all built into one seamless system. Next slide, please. Now, let's quickly have a look at our SWOT analysis. Our strengths are that we're sustainable, scalable, we have a low operation cost, and we empower women. Our weakness would be that we have a very high initial cost and there could be need for training. Our opportunities include a massive rural market, CSR and government supports, as well as extreme potential for expansion. The threats that we suffer from are Surya Sakhi kiosks can be easily imitated, there could be technical issues, and there could be some cultural adoption challenges. But with a strong foundation and real local partnerships, we're ready to face them head on. Now, before I wrap up, let's have a quick look at our numbers. Could I have the next slide, please? Each kiosk costs 60,000 rupees to build. 50 of these would be 30 lakh rupees in setup cost, and operating cost would be 20,000 per month. With expected, by assuming that we have 10 women entrepreneurs using each kiosk per month, our expected revenue per month would be 1.5 lakh rupees, which would result in a break even in 24 months. And in 3 years, we would project a surplus of 16.8 lakh rupees, all without founder capital, funded by CSR grants, government schemes, crowdfunding, SHG pre-bookings, as well as advertisements. And we create employment for nearly more than 500 women entrepreneurs and more than 20 technician staff support. Next slide, please. To conclude, Surya Sakhi is not just a kiosk. It's an opportunity. It's empowerment. It's a clean, scalable way to light up lives. Because when women rise, whole communities rise with them. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. I'm Vidur Suri, and this is Surya Sakhi, where sunlight meets self-reliance.
I now look forward to the judges for their questions.
I would first like to compliment you. I couldn't stop adoring you. You are so, so cute. And the way you spoke with that smile, oh my God, I couldn't stop smiling myself. Loved
Thank
your
you so much.
idea. So, okay. So, who will be your Surya Sakhi ambassador?
I believe that we would want Greta Thunberg because she has a very strong voice at international forums, which is what we need. She has a strong voice and she is a good advocate, very nice advocate, splendid advocate for anything that is environmentally conscious. And we believe that she would just be the perfect fit for Surya Sakhi.
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Commendable presentation.
Thank you.
Just a quick question. Where and how are you planning to manufacturing your units?
So we have cheap manufacturers based out of China who specialize in scrap metal, reusing scrap metal, and the production process for the kiosks would take around a week and installation would take less than a day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Judges to please note, the participant spoke for 6 minutes and 54 seconds.
Wither, your approach was analytical, focused, and impressively presented. The balance between feasibility and innovation made your pitch stand tall. Last but not the least, please welcome Amira Bansal to present her business idea.
First slide, please. Imagine waking up every day, walking for hours, not to work, not to school, but just to find water. Now imagine doing that and still not having enough to drink, to cook, or to grow food. That's the reality for over 2 billion people worldwide. Greetings to the August gathering at large. Today I, Amira Bansal, will pitch my product, the Sky Harvester. Availability of water is quite literally a daily crisis, and yet, above all of us lies an untapped, invisible reservoir, the sky itself. Please go to the next slide. Next slide, please. Every day, millions of gallons of water drift by us as fog, especially in coastal and high altitude areas, and we let it pass by, unused. Meanwhile, children walk for miles, farms dry up, and communities suffer. We need a water solution that's clean, off-grid, affordable, and scalable. Panel, meet Sky Harvester. Sky Harvester is an advanced fog harvesting system that literally pulls water out of the sky, cleanly, silently, and sustainably. Next slide, please. Here's how it works. A fine mesh, nylon, or polymer net that is hydrophilic in nature attracts moisture from the fog. As the fog passes through, tiny droplets condense, drip down into a collection trough. That water is then channeled into a storage tank that can be filtered for drinking, irrigation, and even hygiene. Next slide, please. It's inspired by nature, from spider webs to desert beetles, and requires no power, no fuel, and no moving parts. Each unit can harvest 10 to 25 liters per square meter per day, depending upon the climate, enough to meet basic daily needs for families, farms, and even schools. Next slide, please. Sky Harvester is built with durable, corrosion-resistant steel capable of withstanding winds up to 70 km per hour. It's modular, it's rapidly deployable, and it's extremely low maintenance. And it's ideal for off-grid and disaster-prone areas. Next slide, please. Now, panel, let's talk numbers, because Sky Harvester isn't just a life-saving solution, it's a revenue-generating powerhouse. Each unit, depending on size and material, including the specialized fog-attracting net, steel frames, anchors, and piping, costs us approximately 5,000 rupees to produce. That is just $60. Next slide, please. And here's where it gets exciting. We sell it with a 60% profit margin, and we're still priced accessibly enough for NGOs, schools, and community programs in rural areas. But here's the real kicker. Over just 6 months, the value of the water harvested by one unit is equal to its entire cost. So in essence, these systems pay for themselves in half a year, then continue producing clean water for years at virtually no additional cost. That's real ROI and impact all in the same breath. This is what makes Sky Harvester so powerful. It's low cost, it's low maintenance, and it offers high lifetime value. Now, Sky Harvester offers a triple bottom line advantage.
People enhancing water access, health and hygiene, planet, zero emission operation using natural condensation without electricity or fuel, profit, a low cost, high impact product with long term revenue potential. We position Sky Harvester as both a social enterprise and a green investment opportunity. Next slide, please. And while we're currently planning on using third party suppliers, our long term vision is to build our own production facility. Why? Because owning our supply chain will dramatically reduce unit costs, improve quality control, and allow us to scale rapidly, especially as we expand into high demand regions like sub Saharan Africa and rural India. This is not only smart business, it is strategic social entrepreneurship. Our target market is massive. Water-stressed communities across Africa, Latin America, South Asia, NGOs, disaster relief agencies, local governments, CSR initiatives, and sustainably focused corporations. We have positioned Sky Harvester as both a social enterprise and a green tech investment. To scale quickly, we'll collaborate with established companies aligned with sustainability and CSR. Their early investment will support our initial production, while their brand recognition will boost our market credibility and accelerate adoption. Next slide, please. Sky Harvester is a perfect fit for municipalities. Securing government deals will accelerate market penetration and establish us as a trusted solution provider. We'll approach angel investors with a compelling elevator pitch, a working demo, and a clear proof of market fit. Their backing, along with their networks, will help fuel early growth and visibility. Finally, we'll attend trade shows, sustainability expos, and water tech conferences to showcase Sky Harvester and form strategic partnerships. To take Sky Harvester global, we'll launch pilot installations in high area needs to generate case studies and endorsements, partner with NGOs, governments, and corporate CSR programs, and build a strong social media presence to share success stories and drive community engagement. Sky Harvester is a symbol of sustainable innovation, a tool for climate resilience, and a once-in-a-generation opportunity to tackle one of humanity's greatest challenges, one drop at a time. Next slide, please. So panel, are you ready to help the world harvest the sky and change the future of water forever? Thank you. Over to the judges for their questions.
It's a very great idea, like really a very innovative idea that you've used. How is the distribution going to take place?
Very simply, like I've talked about how I'm going to reach different communities. My entire promotion plan is based on reaching audiences. The target market is massive, and this is an amazing product with a very good profit margin, and I'm sure it will create a lot of success stories. I think as soon as we reach social media, tech conferences, water expos, all of these will eventually take this idea to our target market, which will help us in the distribution.
I must say you were full of emotions and hand
Thank you,
gestures.
ma'am.
So good job on that. I want to ask, on what basis have you chosen that 60% margin? Why not 30? Why not 40? Why 60%?
60% is quite literally perfect to ensure that we can also have R&D at the same time along with our production. My aim is not only to have money, it's to foster sustainability. R&D for me won't just be based on my product, it will be to help the world at large, which is why I've chosen 60% as my profit margin.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
The judges to please note, the participants spoke for 6 minutes and 12 seconds.
Amira, your passion and energy were contagious. The idea you brought forth was not only bold but brilliantly thought through. A strong close to the round. With this, we come to the end of the Inter-House Business Plan Competition 2025-26. I would like to invite Ms. Sanya to share her enlightening feedback on the presentations we have witnessed today.
Hey, yo, G.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The ones sitting behind, I don't know whether you got bored or what, but you really need to give a huge round of applause to your peers. It's not easy what they did. You need a lot of guts, confidence, and a memory to come and speak here with the confidence. So very well done, all of you. You all were really good, flawless, without any mistakes. So very well prepared, and congratulations, irrespective of whosoever the winner is. My experience has been wonderful here. I mean, where you all are sitting, I was sitting one day there, and today I'm here as one of the judges. So what Vivek prepares you, okay, sure, you can clap. So what Vivek High School prepares you, trust me, no other school does. And I have been flaunting that everywhere I go since I graduated from here in 2009. Vivek is and will be second home for me no matter how old I grow. And it's always a pleasure to be back on the stage and address whosoever the audience is. So if you are here, trust me, cherish these moments, make as many memories you can, participate as much as you can, because all schools do not provide such opportunities to you. So whatever your talent may be, come up on stage. Even if you're not getting an opportunity, ask for an opportunity, because it is surely going to help you in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for those thoughtful insights and words of encouragement. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Tamanpreet Kaur to kindly come forward and share her reflections with us.
Hi, a very good morning to all of you. This moment always has been a very nostalgic moment for me because I know Neelu ma'am and Swati ma'am, all of them had been pillar of my strength when I was in Vivek. So commendable efforts presented, all of you participants. I congratulate all of you. I mean, I was amazed sitting over there that such young minds coming, you just, I'm like speechless right now to see Vivek, growing so much. So I can't say a lot, but amazing efforts, like Sanyati said. Please grab the opportunity. This is going to help you in your higher education as well and in your portfolios. So commendable job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your motivating and perceptive words. May I please invite Ms. Neelu Dugal to give a token of appreciation to our judges.
We are waiting for the result.
Minutes and ma'am wants me to engage you somehow. So just want to inform that we've been doing summer school at our university for the past 2 years. And this year we're also planning to do it for the grade 11th and 12th students in the coming month. Considering that in June, most of you are free, of course you have travel plans, you are on vacation. But if you could take out maybe 3 to 5 days in a working week, we will send an invitation to your school. It's a 3-day rigorous summer school where you'll be mentored by industry experts, CEOs, MDs, and there'll be a lot of team building activities alongside building your portfolio and helping you with LinkedIn, Canva, resume building, which is very much required because you're now in 11th and you need to start planning your career and next steps. So I would say that I'll send the information to your counseling team and of course Neelu ma'am, as she mentioned, and if you're interested, do enroll. Recently also a few of the students who just gave your grade 12th here, they were part of a summer school yesterday, which got over yesterday. That was only meant for the 12th students who've given their boards. But we're aligning based upon your current knowledge and curriculum. So the dates are yet to be finalized, but if you're interested and keen, you can meet me right after this competition is over and I can give you more information. So yeah, thank you. All right, the results are in. Again, I would like to say, please do not feel bad. It's a competition, so somebody has to come on first, second, third positions, but you all were really, really good. So we would first like to announce the third position. So the third position goes to
Taranpreet Kaur.
There's a tie at second position between two people, and those two are
Adil and Samarth.
Let's have you on stage. And the first position goes to any guesses? Anyone? Right, it is Vidur. Let's have a huge round of applause for Vidur. And the house results are, the first house is Nalanda. Second is Gandhara. Third is Taxila. Last but not the least is Vikramshila. But congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now request all the participants in the Commerce Department to come on the stage for a photograph. Audience is requested to move out. Thank you.